What's good, everybody? As some of you guys probably already know, I've been growing cannabis over 90 days now. It really has gone by really quick. The number one question that I get whenever somebody finds out that I'm a first-time grower is, how does that affect your electric bill? Is your electric bill crazy now that you've been growing? So what we're going to do in today's video is we're actually going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about how my electric bill has been affected since I started growing cannabis, and I'm going to show you the actual numbers from my electric company, so that way you know that I'm not lying. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's do it. Alright guys, Bassdropkeys, your friendly neighborhood Negro, and I'm back with another video. To start this video off, guys, we're going to be playing with the format a little bit. The people that you see right here on the screen, these are my great Patreon patrons, Facebook supporters, and the people that support me on the Good Eats 420 YouTube channel. I want to say thank you to them very much. I could not do all the stuff that I do. I could not bring you all the content that you guys see without these great people helping me out. If you want to join the team, come over to Patreon, join the Facebook supporters, or come over to the Good Eats 420 YouTube channel and join up. Every dollar, everything that everybody does to support me, it really does help me doing all this content, and I want to say thank you. All right guys, so let's go ahead and get into today's video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the electric bill. I've been growing cannabis over 90 days now, and I'm trying to tell you, I always get this question, yo Keys, I'm thinking about growing, but I'm worried about what the electric bill is going to be. Now, I'm going to be sharing my results with you guys. I'm going to be sharing the bills with you guys. We're going to go over to my electric company where I can show you exactly what I'm saying in detail so that nobody has any discrepancies of what's going on. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get over to the electric bill. Let me show you exactly how much I paid for electricity before I started growing and afterwards. Here we go. All right guys, so right now we're actually looking at my bill and payment history from my electric company, which is SCE. If you look right here, you can see that it's actually showing from August the 1st. I started growing on October the 3rd, so that's gonna give us a couple of bills that we can look at before I actually started growing. So obviously for July, you can see that the bill was $133.62, and I paid that on August the 1st right there. And then in August, I got a bill for $182.79. This right here is before I started growing. And then in September, you can see that my bill was $218.09. This right here, like I said, is before I started growing. I didn't start growing until October the 3rd. So now we fast forward, you can see the bill that I got on October the 4th was for $158.19. Now there's only 11 days on this bill that I was actually growing, so I really wasn't thinking too much about the bill because like I said, I got my plants and we started growing on October the 3rd. I got this bill right here October the 14th, so that's only 11 days that's on this bill that I've actually was growing. And as you can see right here, it's $158.19. So I started growing, and you can see that my bill actually went down. Something else that I want you guys to keep into consideration is, remember I started off with 1/10, and then over time, over these last 3 months, I've actually added more tenths now, and now we have 5 tenths up. So the further that we go along here, I want you guys to actually remember that we're adding more and more and more to the setup that we have. Right now we have 5 tenths up and 7 lights right now. So don't forget that right now we actually have 5 tenths set up that we're actually using. I actually have 6 tenths in here, but we have 5 tenths that we actually are using. And don't forget, in those, every tent has an inline fan and oscillating fans and different things, dehumidifiers and that kind of thing plugged up inside the tent. So as we go further and further, don't forget that we're actually adding more and more things as we go along. So let's go ahead and keep it going. October the 14th, the bill was $158.19. That's with 11 days of me growing on it. So the next bill that we got right here was on November the 12th. And this bill right here, every day on this bill, I actually was growing. and we added another tent to the mix during this time point right here. So you can see the bill is actually $134.33. So when I had 11 days growing on the bill, $158.19. Now every day that's on the bill is growing, and the bill actually went down $134.33. That's with adding another tent and more lights and everything. And then the next bill, we added more tents and more lights, and look at the December 15th bill, $132.42, which is actually my lowest bill that I ever got since I moved here. $132.42 is my lowest bill that I've ever received since I've been living in California, which now is, let's see here, January 1st actually made 9 months that I moved to California, and $132.42 is the smallest electric bill that I've ever got. Now with this electric bill right here, the $132.42, that is with 3 tents being up. I'm interested to seeing what the next bill is going to be with 4 tents up. And you guys know that I will keep you informed so you guys can actually know what exactly the electric bill is like. So this won't be a one-time video. I will do a video, say in 2 or 3 more months, where I can give you, 2 or 3 months of more data with me growing and everything, with 5 tents up and everything. But as far as the electric bill right now, every month that goes, it seems like the electric is going down and down, which kind of goes against what you normally would think. It's kind of like counterintuitive in a way. You would think that the more lights that you add, the more oscillating fans and inline fans and all this stuff that you add, you would think that the electric would just keep going up and up and up and up. One of the biggest things that I know is affecting the electric bill is before I got, I started growing and everything, I was using the air conditioner a whole lot. When I started growing, I actually moved my setup into, this is the bedroom right here. This is a 1-bedroom apartment that I'm in. And I used to have this set up right in front of the air conditioner, and I used to be turning on the air conditioner off and on all day, every day, basically, getting hot and cold real quick. But ever since I moved the setup into my bedroom here, where there's less sun and I don't have to worry about the temperature as much, that brought down the electric bill a whole lot. So I know a lot of that has come from not using the air conditioner. But still, with the lights, with the fans, with everything that's going on inside the tents, you would think that the light bill would go up, like around that $200. I was thinking it was going to be around $200, $250, $275, something like that. But so far, the 90 days that I've been growing now, we've gotten 3 bills, and you've seen what they were: $158, $134, and $132. So I hope that this video helped you out. I know that it goes against the grain of what you're probably thinking, and that's why I want to show you for yourself, straight from my electric company, that I'm not lying, because people are like, yo, Keys, that's crazy. It can't be that way. Well, I'm showing you guys exactly what's going on. We started off with the 1 tent, then we had 2 tents, 3 tents. Now we got 5 tents that we're using right now, and this is the 6th tent right here. You see that? That's going to be the drying tent right there. But even in this tent right here, I have an inline fan and a charcoal filter in here ready to go. Obviously, it's not on because we haven't harvested anything and we don't have anything to dry. But as soon as we do the harvest, we are going to be using that tent as well. So that's going to wrap up today's video, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for all the love on the channel. Make sure that you go over to shop.goodeats420 to get some new merch. I do have new merch, new t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and everything that is available. Until I see you guys the next time, peace. I'm out. Much love.